Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we had, yo, you like, why you laughing for? Because I got a guest in the building right now. You see what I'm saying? Well, in the vehicle, you know what I mean? You're a guest. Today, nah, because folks is getting on my nerves today. So I said, you know what, you're going to be in today's video today. Because that's just how it is. What you got to say for yourself? See? All right, look. Today, we got a couple of things. We're talking about Kim Kardashian. We got her on deck. We got Busta Rhymes seeing Jay-Z for the, at the awards. We got a battle rap white boy, man. I hate to say it like that. DC Young Fly addressing his claims that he ain't in mourning. And we got we gonna keep Young Stuff for the Ja Rule again. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this first time to look, she looking at me because I'm banging on the dashboard, but she must not be. No, don't leave. Come on, man. I need you in the video. You already in. It's already too late. Close the door. You letting all the cold down. Close the door.
You talk too much.
Ah, come on. See how they do you? Listen. Kim Kardashian couldn't quite keep from crying because Kanye couldn't contain his character that Kim cuddled with back in the days. You see what I'm saying? Take a listen to your girl, Kim Kardashian, crying as she reminisces over the good old days with Kanye before Ye showed up. Take a listen.
You okay?
Not okay.
It's so different than the person that I married. I just can't. That's who I loved, and that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back.
See that? Listen. Upon seeing this story, right, my thought process was very simple. I said, she complaining about what Kanye turned into, right? But as far as I'm concerned, I thought Kanye turned into Ye because of her. You see what I'm saying? I ran this by my peoples. They had to make me course correct. I think what they were saying was on point. See, they said, all of us have gauges that influence us to be one way or another. Some of us have a relationship gauge that holds more weight than a money gauge or a child gauge. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Like, essentially, what your spouse got to say may hold more weight than what your kid got to say. And some of y'all, maybe your job's gauge may influence you more than your spousal gauge. You understand what I'm saying? And I thought Kim's influence may have been what predominantly made Kanye what he is. But Kim may not be what influenced Kanye the most. You see what I'm saying? Kanye seems to make, in my opinion, okay, or at least my peoples that put me on, I agree with them. So if I agree with them, it is now mine. Listen, Kanye seems to have been largely influenced, not necessarily by Kim, but by fame. And his fame increased upon being linked up with Kim. So technically, she's still largely connected and partly responsible for the changed Kanye. You see what I'm saying? Yes, he's his own man, please don't misunderstand. But we can't deny spousal influence. Let me put it to you like this, okay? For those of y'all that are married. If your spouse has become better after having met you, you're largely responsible for that. And if they became worse, you're largely responsible for that. Not completely, but largely. Because the decisions that person made, like they made their own reactions on their own. You understand what I'm saying? Adversity can make some people better and some people worse. And abundance can make some people better and some people worse. Are you catching what I'm saying, man? Listen. The same abundance, listen, ladies, let me just throw this out here. If your husband is horrible, it's largely connected to you. You know what I'm saying? You done trained him to be more horrible than he was before he met you. It is what it is. And if he's incredible, it's largely because of you. I heard somebody in the back, he better because of me, and he worse because of himself. Look, I'm gonna tell you what he done wanted to tell you a long time ago. Shut the hell up. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm not saying, I'm speaking on his behalf. Shut the cuss up, okay? Come on, why all the good things come from you, but the bad things come from him? Cut it out. Listen. We done told you that Busta Rhymes was honored at the BET Awards as he should have been. You see what I'm saying? And after that, after he was honored, he bumped into Jay-Z. Take a look at how this whole thing looks.
Joe!
Welcome back.
Salute, Godfather, you good?
What's up?
Everything beautiful.
Let's go, Brooklyn.
You know that shit. Junie!
Now, I remember when we had a clip of Jay-Z bumping into Rakim. You're like, uh-oh, here come the body language expert. Cut it out. All right, listen. When Jay-Z saw Rakim and when he saw Busta Rhymes, he seemed to have the same exact mannerisms. You see what I'm saying? Which I guess look somewhat dismissive. You see what I'm saying? Like, he seemed dismissive of Rakim, and he also seemed relatively dismissive of Busta Rhymes. You see what I'm saying? But any body language expert would tell you that there's consistency in Jay-Z's mannerisms. You see what I'm saying? Oh, wait. Like, he seemed like he didn't... Jay-Z strikes me as the type of person that it's his natural behavior to just be uncomfortable in settings like that. You see, like when I've seen Jay-Z perform before, he didn't seem like he was super duper into it. I'm just telling you what it looked like to me. Okay? And I mean, I could understand that. Some people just don't like to be around crowds. And if you think about it, for Jay-Z, I think Funkmaster Flex said the same thing. He said Jay-Z always be looking at comments and stuff like that. He's afraid of what people want to, what people saying about him. Some people just feel that way. They don't necessarily love to be around large crowds of people and stuff like that. They just become what's it called? Like self-critical or hypercritical of themselves. You know what I mean? And then think about it. Now you're bumping into a heavyweight like Busta Rhymes or Rakim. Of course you want to just give dap and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? Although didn't they? I think they was in high school together. Yeah. Jay-Z, Big, and Busta Rhymes was all in high school together. Ain't that crazy? Like what kind of school is that produces greats like that? Goodness gracious. Anyway, look. I love when I am scrolling through Insta and I see these random battle rap skits. You know what I'm saying? It's not a skit, but you know what I mean. They pop up in my feed. And you'll see why in this next joint. I want you to take a listen to what this dude had to say in this battle rap. Take a listen.
Christian Dior, Michael Kors, Tom Ford for the Mac.
Thank you.
Calvin Klein, maybe Dolce, a Cavalli, all black. Hey. Armani, Ralph and Tommy, you're the Prada with the strap. You don't got a job, but you still got the white man on your back.
Got him. Look, he got him. Did he not get him? Look. All of y'all don't want to hear that coming from a white dude. But is it because he right? You see what I'm saying? You like, no, it's because he white. What you talking about, man? Look, you ain't choose your color. You just mad because they got you when you paid them to wear their name. You like, no, I just like what I like. Nah, listen. I'm talking to the people that think they got more value because they rock name brand apparel. You see what I'm saying? You can identify these people that actively look at the name tags and whatnot. You know what I mean? You like, but don't the name brand mean it's better quality? Look, y'all don't know some of these brands create knockoff products of their own product to get the maximum amount of money. They don't want not one penny dropping to the floor. You see what I'm saying? No. Don't be fooled by name brand stuff, man. Please. I know for a lot of people, they look at it as I guess like a mark or a status of wealth. Like if I have this name brand product, it shows that I got a lot of money and I spent a lot of money doing. But some of the richest people I see on the planet, they don't look like they rocking name brand stuff. Maybe they are, but they look trashy to me. Think about it. Think about you've seen a lot of billionaires running around with think about. I want to say how Kanye. When you see Kanye, he don't look like he's wearing fancy clothing. He look like that's what Dave Chappelle said. Dave Chappelle said the more money you make, the less chains you see. Look, all the broke people are wearing the biggest chains and they flashing all the money. All the broke people. The richest people, they hide that stuff. You see what I'm saying? They don't want nobody to know. Look, that's why we ain't never on camera. Listen, let me do my shout outs real quick. Let's see who we got. Who we got on deck? Do I have shout outs? I know I do. I know I got a shout out because I love y'all, man. Y'all always be holding your boy down. Shantae Harper said, last time, much love, Celeb. Shantae. I appreciate little things like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Folks just letting your boy know that he got love. And I love y'all too, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we want to shout y'all out and let y'all know y'all be looking out for us. Okay, look. Ebony 7050 said, I had to skip the Publix cooking commercial because I saw it before. I got your 30 seconds on the next commercial, Celebs. We got your 30 cents. Hey, yo, man, shout out to Ebony, man. Ebony's referring to the fact that somebody asked about the ads. Oh, didn't YouTube do something different with the ads now? They getting sued for it? Yeah, they trying to sue. Look, they trying to sue my boss. Forget it. The next, listen, Ronald Jean-Pierre, aka Area Boy. Area Boy, I never forgot the fact that you said if I ever go to Hawaii, you got me. Shout out to you. You see what I'm saying? Because if I go to Hawaii, I really will be looking for you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I know you think I'm playing, but I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get my money up. You know what I mean? I gotta look. Y'all gotta let the commercial ride for 30 seconds. Listen, Area Boy said, Ronald Jean-Pierre said, I would rather see Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg instead of fighting in the Colosseum in Italy. I'd rather see them donate some of their money to help homeless struggling families than to see them fight each other. Clowns with too much money. Ronald Jean-Pierre, this is why I love you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because you always coming through with wisdom, man. You my guy, man. That's why if I go to Hawaii, I'm dead trying to link up for real. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here. You see this guy? This guy cool right here. Ronald Jean-Pierre. He's always looking down, man, holding us down. All right, Guanji B, she said, man, I've never been knocked out by my man. But just to know, what's the guy's name? I think his name is Jeremy. I forgot what his name is. But she said, just to know that his peoples feel like that says a lot. She talking about the dude that got murked by the 14-year-old kid. And then his peoples came out from yesterday's video, was like, oh, he been knocking people out. He knocked people out they socks. They can't even get up. They can't even get up. They can't even get up. You see what I'm saying? And then she was like, and all you women that's talking about him, y'all know y'all men knocked y'all out too. And I just say post NKO in the comment section. And a bunch of y'all said, I ain't never been knocked out. That's not even normal. You know what I mean? Alicia Brooks said the same thing. Alicia Brooks said, I've never been knocked out too, and I'm 81. I said, that's what I'm talking about right there. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Alicia Brooks. 81? Girl, you don't look like you're 81 in this pic. But shout out to you, man. Much love to you, man. Look. We got all kinds of folks up in here, man. You see what I'm saying? We got the ladies, we got the gentlemen, we got the professionals, we got the gangsters. Hey, yo, lastly, Yellow Canary. Yellow Canary said, yo, the shadow ban is true. I couldn't find you for 3 months. All right, yeah. That's what it is, man. We done told you, man. We experienced a bit of a soft shadow ban. We wasn't showing up in your notifications, and hopefully we don't get that happening again. Only way we can get out is if y'all like, if y'all comment, and if y'all sub to the channel. Each sub gets us 2 more views. You see what I'm saying? That's why we showing up in a lot of y'all feeds. So hit us with a like, hit us with a comment. We love you for it. Let's get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up. I got to send this to Source because all week last week I've been sending him late stories. I apologize, Source. Let me tell y'all something about Source right now. Source is the reason why it all proceeds from the source. You see what I'm saying? It all proceeds from the source. If the source ain't here, ain't no celeb source. You know what I mean? It is Celebs source. Check this out. As you already know, Offset and Quavo, they performed for the first time, I believe, since the death of the beloved Migos artist Takeoff, man. Many of us wanted to see the Migos squash their beef and all 3 of them get back together, but we never got that experience until now, when many of us feel like it's, you know, kind of sort of late, but better late than never. You see what I'm saying? Quavo and Offset together gave a lot of people the warm and fuzzies. And Offset has provided his thoughts on the experience of linking back up with Quavo. I need you to take a listen to this joint real quick. Take a listen.
I love all my fans. I love all y'all, man. We did the BET performance, man, with Iconic, man. It cleared my soul. Me and my brother Quay, man, we put that together within 16 hours, like 15 hours. We land from Paris like at 9 p.m. and go straight to go to work to figure out how we gonna put the show together, man. And we do that because, you know, we some real stars. Like, we do that. We do this music. We the greatest group to ever touch the mic. R.I.P. my brother Tate. We did it for my brother Tate. Me and Quay stood tall, brother to brother. You did what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody for supporting, man. It was a movie. It was a vibe. We needed that for the culture. And yeah, that's how we come in. We did it in 16 hours, though, like real professionals. Real professionals. Went out there 16 hours, didn't sleep. Locked in on the visual. Me and Quay sat down, locked in on the visuals, locked in on the position of the stage, the lighting, everything as a unit. And you know, when you put the 3 heads together, it's always gonna be cinematic. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be the truth. It's always gonna be godly, man. And thank God for that moment. And like I said, R.I.P. to Tate. Y'all know how we come about my brother. We did it for Tate, and we still on Tate, man, and our legacy. We go forever, the greatest group to ever do it.
Hey, yo, don't it look like he had a weight lifted off his shoulders, man? Like, to me, it looks like he look happier. Don't he look happier? I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it horrible when people can't stand to see each other happy? I low-key hate that. But you know what I'm concerned about, though? How it seems like we can't have everything simultaneously. Are y'all understanding where I'm coming from when I say that? Like, I can't have my cousin, my wife happy, and my music simultaneously. You see what I'm saying? When one gets turbulent, then the other starts to heal. It's weird. Ain't that weird? Like, Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't want to say what I'm trying to say, but I think a lot of y'all know me well enough to know.
Like whack-a-mole.
What?
Like whack-a-mole.
Like whack-a-mole. It's like whack-a-mole. You see what I'm saying? As soon as you get one thing down, the other thing pops up. And I find that to be odd. When Offset had some turbulence over here, this thing heals over there. It's just weird to me. And, well, I don't know. Let me just, let me address, did I say DC Young Fly? Yeah, we're going to talk about DC tomorrow. Check this out, though. Oh, I can't even give you that because I got to tell you about Young Thug and what's going down with him. So, DC, we can pushing that for tomorrow. Listen, the first week's numbers are in for Young Thug's Business is Business, which I'm actually shocked it wasn't called Business is Business. It should have been called Business is Business, but whatever, okay? It was damn near impossible not to see Young Thug's album released and not compare it directly to Gunna's album. You see what I'm saying? Like, because they released them at like a week away from each other or something like that. And, you know the situation involving Gunna, and folks are saying that he snitched, and then it was said that it was an Alfred plea, which I don't fully understand. I guess I gotta ask my chat GPT what the hell an Alfred plea is really. You know what I'm saying? But one could equally say that Gunna didn't do his best work. And because folks are saying Thugger couldn't do his best work because he was locked up. And, you could say the Gunna couldn't do his best work because he's labeled a snitch. Technically, right? Both parties are working with a handicap, man. You know what I'm saying? The numbers have come in for the first week of Thugger's album, okay? Gunna's album had 83K sales per stream. Thugger's album, 88K sales per stream. Okay, Thugger edged out Gunna's album by 5K. But Gunna's second week is swinging hard with 53K streams, leading most to believe that at the end of the day, Gunna's album is probably going to outsell Thugger's album. But honestly though, I wouldn't be surprised if they were both playing on the same team. Because as far as I'm concerned, ain't the whole thing YSL money? I thought the whole thing was this coming out, was going into the same pot. Ain't it all going into the same pot, coming out the same pot? I don't know. And finally, what's my time look like? Let me see if I'm doing good on time, if I'm treating y'all right. Okay, 16 minutes? I don't know. Listen, we done posted the story yesterday concerning Ja Rule's performance in Toronto. Remember when he was brought in on a gurney with the paramedics behind him? Do you remember this? It was so cringy. Please don't play the video source. I mean, you can play the video, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna pause or anything for it. It was whatever. You know what I'm saying? But before hopping off the gurney and jumping into his act, okay? Listen, 50 Cent saw what Ja Rule did. This is what 50 Cent posted. He said, LOL, what the cuff? I ain't gotta say ish. Stupid ninjas. SMH.
Wasn't he like dangling down like a bat?
Oh my gosh. My people said, wasn't 50 Cent dangling upside down like a bat? He did that in his video.
In football.
Yeah, at the football. He did that in his video because he's trying to replicate the video of...
Fat was choking.
No, don't talk about 50 fat, man. 50 is an icon. 50 said is an icon.
He almost choked on his chin.
She tried to say he choked on his own chin. No, 50 is an icon. Listen, I don't. 50's in my top 5, 6. He might be in my top 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? Listen though. Look, 50 said about Ja Rule's performance, what the cuss? I ain't gotta say ish. Stupid ninjas. Okay. My people said 50 was hanging upside down like a bat. I don't know about that. Ja Rule responded to 50 Cent. Ja Rule said, you're like an obsessed side itch. Do me a favor and take my ick out your mouth. Pause. Icon vibes. Close quote. Yeah, no. Then yeah, it's like it really is like two uncles arguing at a barbecue. You're like, oh gosh, somebody about to get hit. Then he added, then Ja Rule added, all this back and forth on the internet. Ninja, we don't tennis that. You gotta do something. Close quote. Look, these dudes been arguing longer than your children have been alive, haven't they? Haven't they been arguing longer than your people have been alive? Ain't that odd? Look, I'm just glad they ain't shooting at each other, man. You know what I'm saying? He told Fifth, you gotta do something. I'm over here like Fifth don't got time to do something. He's at auctions with white people in cowboy hats. He's trying to determine whether he should sue the lady about the penis enlargement thing. You see what I'm saying? Whether he should get married to Cuban Link. He's trying to buy networks, or at least he's thinking about it. He's buying warehouses the size of the Grand Canyon to shoot TV shows. He's going on tours. He's dodging Vivica's subtle advancements. He got way too much on his plate. He don't got time to add petty beefs onto his plate. You see what I'm saying? He's a busy man. And he's suing everybody, getting money from them. I was gonna do like a 50 documentary quote type thing, but he's so crazy. I'm afraid I'm not doing it. Anyway, you'll let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your thoughts about Gunna and Young Thug's album? Let me know if you think about that. Aren't you happy to see Offset linked up with Quavo? That's a beautiful thing. Hopefully the whole thing plays nicely with Offset and his relationship that they brought to us on the internet. You see what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts about everything else in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Your source, celeb news.